I think Sir Alex Ferguson is the greatest manager of all time. I don't think this is up for debate.
Ferguson adapted to football. Football had to adapt to Pep.
Let's just talk about winning trophies. Guardiola has 38 to Ferguson's 49.
Yes, Rohit Sharma is one of the most overrated captains in Indian history. Even the 2024 T20 World Cup, I think we almost choked. And I think the choking had a lot to do with Rohit Sharma.
When something goes wrong, it's Rohit's fault. When something goes right, India won.
That's not what I'm saying.
Hey chat, hi, what's up? We're back in studio with Tanay, Zeus, and myself, and a very, very special guest, which we will introduce later. First and foremost, we have a new format for you guys. If you guys saw Instagram story, we put out a video asking you guys to submit your hottest sports takes that you would like to get off your chest. And right now, we have someone with us who's here to convince y'all of his takes or get this off his chest.
So we have with us Rohan Sadrangani. Please welcome to the show.
Let's go, guys. Happy to be here. Pleasure.
He actually submitted 3 takes and we only have time for 2 today.
Before we get into your takes, though, we just want to get, feel you out, get to know you a little.
Feeling.
Let the audience get to know you a little. So 3 quickfire questions. Okay. First off, who is your favorite athlete?
Virat Kohli, probably.
Virat Kohli. Okay.
It's a tough one between Virat Kohli and Ronaldo, but I feel like because Kohli's Indian, he has the edge.
Fair enough. Jana Gana Mana.
Not while sitting down.
Sorry.
Not while sitting down.
Okay.
He's Parsi.
And for the people that are watching on Spotify and can't see you, what is your favorite football club?
It's Manchester United.
Yeah, let's go.
And
come
last
on.
favorite
we can agree
IPL
on that.
It was Mumbai Indians, but then I got very bored of them winning every season.
Bro, that's a dirty
Anyone
attitude.
that starts a favorite, sports, this thing, but it was this one, that's a redundant take.
Okay, to really give me the benefit of the doubt, I'll always support Mumbai Indians, but I'll give you context. I love Kohli, so I really enjoyed watching RCB win last season.
But if it was a Mumbai RCB final,
my mind would want one thing, my heart would want something else.
No, but after Kohli's already won. Now would you root for Mumbai? Now it's done.
Now Mumbai for sure.
You must be the happiest United fan, right now, because you got tired of Mumbai Indians winning so much.
Yeah, bro.
You must have started.
But that statement only is contradictory. Are there happy Man United fans? Have there been happy Man United fans?
Not for 12 years. Yeah.
But exactly, they were winning so much. You get tired of winning.
Well, they won the FA Cup and all also right now.
But what would Arsenal know about winning, dude?
FA Cup, same thing. 2 community shields.
Yeah, don't forget the charity shields, bro. Okay, we have another quick question for you. You can explain a little more. Who is your favorite or the greatest sports duo of all time?
It has to be Alejandro Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund.
Okay.
No, I mean, for me as a Man United fan, I think the most joy I got was seeing Ronaldo and Rooney play together. Looking at Zeus' face, I don't think...
No, I'm a big Ronaldo Rooney guy.
I don't think he enjoyed that too much, but... That was just the counter-attacks, the Fergie football with the two of them, the grit, the physicality. It was just unbelievable to watch.
No, for sure. I didn't mean to make a face. I think they were my favorite attack to watch in United. It was insane fun. Even shout out Tevez also at that point.
I can't shout out Tevez.
Yeah.
A City player.
I think Ronaldo Rooney are arguably the greatest Premier League duo.
Ooh.
Right?
They're up there.
That's insane. That's a take. That's like
who's the alternative?
Henri Bergkamp.
I would say Terry Carvalho.
KDB.
Rio.
Yeah, Rio.
Terry Carvalho.
Squillaci Sylvester for Arsenal.
Palmer Jackson. They were great.
Pogba Lukaku.
Any other duos?
Any Scholesy gigs.
Eddie Howe and Jason Tinder.
That's actually good.
Okay, so let's get into it. Get it off your chest, Rohan. Your first take that you submitted was Saf is a better coach than Guardiola will ever be. Just to set the stage, we will give you a minute or under to defend your take, and then we'll have a discussion. So the statement again is Saf is a better coach than Guardiola will ever be. Rohan, go.
So just to start off with, I think manager is the right word. Coach is not the right word. I think Sir Alex Ferguson...
You submitted coach, but go ahead.
I might have been 2
Once.
drinks down, and I was trying to help the boys out with 3 quick fire hot
Go
takes.
ahead, go ahead.
We did 3 quick fire hot takes.
There were some people. Two of the max.
Go ahead.
But
Your
come
time's
on,
running.
you
Your
were
time's
up. You
running.
came out. But then continue.
I think Sir Alex Ferguson is the greatest manager of all time. I don't think this is up for debate. Sir Alex Ferguson, when he got to the teams he got to, they were not doing well. They were in a shambles. Let's start off with Pep's stats. When he got to Barcelona, they had won the Champions League 2 years prior. They won the Champions League 2 years after he left. When he got to Bayern, he inherited the treble winners. When he got to City, they had won the Premier League 2 years before? The year, 1 year,
1 year
still,
before,
but 2 years
But
before.
very
essentially.
close to his
Pellegrini,
appointment.
yeah.
Is your point, yeah.
My point is Pep Guardiola is a great coach, probably the greatest tactician of all time. He is not the greatest manager of all time. He doesn't build things from scratch. He makes them better. Sir Alex Ferguson, when he got to Aberdeen, no one in the Scottish Premiership had won, I think, the league for 15 years besides Celtic and Rangers.
Yes.
He broke a 25-year trophy drought for Aberdeen. And after that, he won 2 more times. And he beat Real Madrid in a European Cup final. By the way, he also beat Bayern Munich in that round where he beat Real Madrid in the final with Aberdeen. I don't think Guardiola has ever taken up a job like that. It's always been pretty easy for him. Alex Ferguson also, when he came to United, we hadn't won a league for 26 years. He took 7 years to build the shit out of that team, which was 11th the season before he came and when he came. And I don't see Guardiola doing that with any of the teams. City, I mean, yes, I agree that Guardiola won the treble, but would they have done it without the 115 financial charges against them? Tough to say. We'll never know.
Great. You took about almost 2 minutes, but I didn't want to stop you because you were cooking.
He was in the flow.
Yeah, you were in the flow. Everything
go.
you said was facts, and I have nothing to disagree with that.
Oh, both of you all are United fans, right? I have a lot to say, but you want to go first or should I go?
I'll just quickly say what I have. I honestly, a lot of the stats that I had ready, you ranted out in these 2 minutes. But we were talking a little bit off camera and saying that I did. And you submitted your take and we started researching it. Even I was confident that Sir Alex Ferguson is the greatest manager of all time. But going a little more into research, I just started to see a little more of the Pep side of the argument. I don't necessarily agree with it. I do think Alex Ferguson is the greatest manager because of when he came to United. United were like they were considered like a drinking football club. They were full of hooligans. Like he built the club up from absolute scratch. But like Pep's win percentage and like the amount of Ferguson adapted to football. Football had to adapt to Pep. It was like he was that good in what he did that people talk about obviously coming into a great Barcelona team, but he's kept that team at that very top. Like he made, obviously Messi carried him maybe, but he made Messi the player he is right now. He was able to build such a cohesive unit in every team he's been in. I think he is by far the best manager ever when it comes to player management. He knows how to keep everyone in a squad happy, whereas I don't think Ferguson had that. Ferguson had that a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, like I was bigger than the club, like the whole Roy Keane incident where he's like,
Sorry
you're
to
never going to
interrupt.
play.
Yaya Toure disagrees.
He didn't celebrate his birthday.
And
Pep, one
Aguero's
birthday
dad.
cake, one birthday cake.
Aguero's dad also disagrees.
But yeah, overall, I would say, like winning the Premier League 4 times in a row is insane. Like it's a stat that Fergie in his 20 years was not able to achieve.
Let me give one quick point before Tanay hops in because it's just fresh off my mind. Fergie was 1 point and goal difference away from winning 6 in a row. When Guardiola lost
6 what's in a row?
6 Premier Leagues in a row,
No, there's
2009.
no way.
No, there's
City are
no-
the only team to ever win 4.
Yeah.
No. That's not what I said.
Oh,
I said
in the
we
middle,
were
there
1
was-
point.
yeah.
3-1-3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's 1 point away.
Yes, that's one whole season away also.
No, I was
Sure.
going to argue though, since you brought up winning 4 in a row, let's just talk about winning trophies. Guardiola has 38 to Ferguson's 49.
Yeah, but that's also
I don't
more
care
years.
about the win percentage because in football it's about winning trophies.
Yeah,
there's
but
no,
you have to look at a
there's no
certain time.
tri-series.
There's more
There's
time
no,
on Fergie's
Yeah,
side.
there's no
no,
ODI.
there's more time on
Is-
Fergie's
so
side.
If Pep wins 11 more trophies in his career, would you be down
11 more, then
Yeah.
maybe I would consider it. Yeah,
my
sure.
question to you is, did Pep inherit any of the shit teams where he probably had shit? Like that's where Fergie's win percentage got fucked.
And Fergie could make teams like with fucking Anderson and Welbeck beat Arsenal 8-2.
This, by the way,
Like,
That was a
fucking
great
point.
Arsenal team.
What a
But
boy.
Mario and
I came in and I said I had a surprise for Sammy, and I just want to read this out. David De Gea, Johnny Evans, Phil Jones, Patrice Evra, Chris Smalling,
Legends.
Anderson, Tom
Legends.
Cleverley, Ashley Young, Nani,
Tom
Wayne
Cleverley.
Rooney,
Legend.
and Danny Welbeck.
What a
That
legend.
is the 8-2 fucking squad.
And Fergie.
Guardiola winning
Yeah.
8-2 with this squad.
I agree with mostly everything you said, but the man management, I think Sir Alex
Yeah.
Ferguson was far greater man manager than Pep Guardiola will ever be. Having a player like Cantona in your squad, keeping him motivated. Rooney is also a very difficult person. I mean, with all the off the field stuff he's done, Ryan Giggs, all these people, I think if they were with another manager, they would have like a different
And maybe he
outcome
knows how
of
to
their
get the
career.
good outcome. I don't necessarily think he's keeping his
Sure.
players the happiest they could be.
I have to disagree with that because, I mean, I was just watching a Roy Keane interview before this, and I think a good man manager evokes emotion in you. Like, he makes you want to fight for him and die for him on the pitch. And Roy Keane arguably hates Ferguson more than you.
I actually don't hate Ferguson.
I don't hate Ferguson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I hated him back then, but head to head, their record is 2-0, right?
Yeah.
He's beaten him in the 2 Champions League finals.
You're right, but
Pep
And who's
Guardiola.
beaten him? Messi's beaten him.
but what does Messi have to
For
do
context, we had a full Messi Ronaldo debate before this. I'll put it in now.
We put it in the-
No, please don't put
He
it
just
in.
thinks
I was not.
He just thinks
ready for
Ronaldo is
that.
better than Messi.
Alright,
Ronaldo
and one
is
last point I want to
better
make.
than
Last
Messi.
point from Sammy and then Rohan. We can move on to the next topic.
So I think Pep Guardiola is the best manager coach in the history because when all is said and done, people will look back at the game of football and say that Pep Guardiola changed the course of football, not Sir Alex Ferguson, with the identity, with the kind of coaching, with the playing style. For a matter of fact, all of us, when we play football, we are like, let's pass from the back. Why? It's because of Pep Guardiola.
It's the 1-2, the full
The
line.
only thing we do because of Fergie is shout at the referees for Fergie time. Right? There isn't any actual tangible proof that Fergie has affected the game to the grassroots level. So, from an impact point of view, I think Guardiola, and then he has all the fucking like trophies to back it and the head-to-head record. That's why I say Guardiola over Fergie.
I couldn't disagree more, and I just want to end saying a couple of things.
Please.
Man management, there's no one better than Ferguson. He made you want to dive him on the pitch. Roy Keane hated him. 15 years later, he's still saying, when I lost for Fergie, it felt like I disappointed my father. Yaya Toure did not say that famously about Pep Guardiola. Also, in terms of like youth, no one has promoted youth the way Fergie has promoted youth. No one has dealt with people like the Glazers. Pep Guardiola loses Rodri. They spend £200 million in the summer. Sorry, not the summer, my bad. In the January transfer window. The levels aren't the same. Ferguson, I think if he plays with the Barcelona team that has Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, Puyol, all these guys were there before he came. They were there after he left. Maybe not Puyol, but the rest of them were there after he left. They played unbelievable before. They played unbelievable after. Pep definitely shaped them, but I think Ferguson plays unbelievable with those teams as well. Achieves more, if not as much, as Guardiola did. So, again, I don't know if Pep can achieve what Fergie did with
So do
Aberdeen
you think
and Man United.
it's not possible, no matter what Pep does for the rest of his career?
I think if Pep leaves tomorrow and takes on like a real challenge, like if he had come to United instead of City and he had fixed United, obviously now this is never possible.
That's the perfect answer to end on.
Also, quick shout out: Pep is not the greatest tactician of all time. It's Jose Mourinho. But we can
Okay,
move. We
that's-
can
By
move
the
on.
way,
Bus,
Move
guess
on.
what?
Bus,
Fergie,
bus,
Fergie
bus.
beat him.
That's fine. Pep beat him. Pep beat Fergie. So
Wenger beat all 3 of them. Next section.
Okay, so hot take number 2 submitted by Rohan Sadrangani this week. Rohit Sharma is the most overrated captain in Indian history. History. Go ahead.
Damn.
Yes, Rohit Sharma is one of the most overrated captains in Indian history. I am happy to defend this with a few simple facts. Similar to Pep Guardiola, the Mumbai Indian teams that he inherited, where he did unbelievable things, were easily probably the best teams in the league at the time. He didn't achieve anything unbelievable. I think cricket in general as well, of course, is a lot more captain focused. The captain plays a huge role. But when you're playing with Hardik Pandya, Bumrah, Surya Kumar Yadav, Pollard, like the team was unbelievably well balanced. And I think the Mumbai Indians management has just always done an incredible job
Agreed.
in terms of recruitment. And
Love the
actually
Ambani family.
This is something Hardik Pandya said at one point when he joined Gujarat, which is Mumbai buys the best players, which is bullshit. I think the recruitment, like Bumrah was not the best when
They go deep
Hardik was
into
not
India
the best.
and
Krunal
find
was,
players.
They find
and
these
even
players.
abroad, actually, yeah.
So and again, like now just to switch back to India because I think that's more relevant. I think even the 2024 T20 World Cup, I think we almost choked. And I think the choking had a lot to do with Rohit Sharma. I think in the 15th over, instead of bowling Hardik, who had bowled one over, bowled pretty decently throughout the tournament, he chose to bowl Akshar Patel, who conceded 24 runs. I think that game we won more because of Bumrah and Hardik's unbelievable bowling performances than like Rohit's captaincy. But I will say Rohit is probably the second best batter of this Indian generation. No doubt about that.
All right, so just to defend Rohit, I'm a huge Rohit Sharma fan. We won't even talk about 5 Mumbai Indians IPL wins because even if you have a team set up, you do need a leader and a captain. So I'm just going to go through Tests, ODI and T20s win percentages. If MS Dhoni and Virat Kohli, you can tell me and guess what Rohit Sharma is going to be.
Sure.
So we'll start with Rohit's worst. We know it's clearly Test matches. Dhoni win percentage 45% in Test matches. Virat Kohli 58.8.
Sure.
What was Rohit Sharma's according to you?
Love it. Love this game, Tan.
I would say like probably around Virat's, but he didn't inherit the team that Virat did from Dhoni. And there's a lot of nuances and context to this. You can't just read out win percentages.
No, just remember my
100%.
context
But he just
also.
did.
No, just remember
That's the problem.
No,
with most Indian fans.
my context as well is I'm not saying he's the best, but you said he's the most overrated ever. Pretty much, right? That was your statement. So I'm arguing that point.
I'm just saying he's overrated as an Indian captain. I don't think we're winning because of him. I think we're winning regardless of him as captain. That's my
okay,
point.
so guess his test anyway.
Probably 54, 55%.
Right, it's 50% more than Dhoni, less than Virat.
Sure.
And we all know he's not the best test captain. He stepped down in the middle of a series, retired. Not a
did
good
he
look.
step
didn't
down
step
or was
down.
he
No,
made to
whatever.
step down?
Whatever
He
happened.
didn't
No,
even-
what
he
do you
wasn't
mean
even
whatever?
made
That's
to
the
step
most-
down.
It was not.
He
I'm
dropped
saying
himself.
yeah, it was not a good look.
And then
is
went
the
and
point.
did a PR interview on the
Yes.
4th day lunch. This is exactly what I mean though as a leader. You can't do this shit. You can't let what happened Hardik happen. Why is Rohit Sharma always at the center of every controversy? The
Because
Virat
he's so fat.
controversy.
But that's not Rohit, that's Gambhir with
What?
Virat.
And
Gambhir was not around the Indian team at the time of the Virat controversy. Right now, Rohit and Virat are hugging after every game.
Not really, I don't think so.
I
Bro.
don't-
this hugging thing is a bit.
Yeah. Alright, give me ODIs, alright? I'll
obviously
give you win
joking, but-
percentages for ODIs because I think in cricket these stats are more important because you play series and ICC tournaments. Alright, so let's go to ODIs. Dhoni 55%, Virat Kohli 68%. What is Rohit Sharma's according to you?
Probably 68 to 70.
It's 75%. And
Sure.
finally
It's not
T20s.
surprising.
59% for Dhoni, Virat Kohli 64.6 and Rohit Sharma
Sorry? For T20s.
T20s, yeah.
Again, probably like 65, 70%.
It's 77.4%.
Okay.
So someone who's averaging 72.5% winning over all three as captain for India cannot be overrated. That's the most in the history of
Drop
our
the
country.
mic, drop the
I do
mic.
agree that our system for cricket is untouchable right now compared to any nation. But he has still done a fantastic job. He did what Kohli couldn't do, won 2 ICC trophies. Back to back.
Can I back Rohan? Because
Yeah,
I
go
agree
ahead.
with Rohan that
Yeah, go
Rohit
ahead.
Sharma is one of the most overrated. The trophies that you mentioned, I think he won them in the height of the BCCI's power when BCCI had all the control in the world.
I think
to set up-
BCCI had a lot of power 4 years ago. Not as much as today.
not as much
But
as
when
today.
Kohli was captain, they did have a lot of power. We still own cricket as Indians.
Not as much
Not
as
as
we
much.
do now.
Not as
because we
much.
played the Champions Trophy in Dubai in one place. Even in the US,
I will not argue that at all.
all our fixtures were catered towards the Indian viewers and in a certain demographic where Indian
Sure.
people could go.
You forget that the World Cup 2023 final, we have gone and told the curator what pitch we want and we've still lost, which is exactly why I think Rohit Sharma is overrated. If you believe in your team, why do you need to choose a pitch which makes
I
it
don't
toss
think Rohit
dependent?
went personally and be like, give us
I mean,
this
of
pitch,
course
you
he
know what I
had,
mean?
of course he
Alright.
had a role in that. Come on.
He has no role in guiding his players that are going to win, but when they lose, he has a role
I'm
in the
not
pitch.
saying he has no
That's
role.
what you said.
No,
About
that's
Mumbai
not what
Indians.
I
video of
said
him
at
putting
all.
his head out like that. That's what he was telling the pitch curator. ये pitch लगाना.
That video is hilarious, bro.
लाल soil नहीं, black soil.
That was in
Or
a
whatever
test
the soil
match,
was.
bro, first off.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I gave you like literally in the most crucial moment of the 2024 World Cup, Kuldeep had gone for 14 runs in the previous over. Klaasen's batting with, who was he batting with at the time? I can
But
pull it
I'll
up.
give you the best
I don't remember.
argument against
I don't
that
remember.
is that Rohit Sharma as captain won a T20 World Cup for India after Dhoni won in 2007.
But did he...
17 years later.
There's no denying that India won the
Oh,
2024
when something goes
World
wrong,
Cup.
it's Rohit's fault. When something goes right, India
absolutely
won.
not what I'm saying. We're not discussing India's success. My statement was that Rohit Sharma is the most overrated captain. I think the decision to put Aksar to bowl that over was horrible. Bowling a left-hander to Klaasen is crazy. In the most crucial over of the game, it almost took the game away from us. That is Rohit Sharma's decision purely.
But
Aksar was bowling well in that tournament. So.
Not in that game. He had gone for 25
Not
runs
in
already.
that game, but yeah.
And
fair.
bowling a spinner, a left-handed spinner to Klaasen in
but it's
the
spinning
most,
away from him technically. Like
But in the most crucial over of the game, would you rather?
I
bowl-
thought the most crucial was 19,
Yeah,
where
for us.
Bumrah
How do you remember
bowled.
anything?
Yeah.
You were so drunk. But
Yeah.
the 16th over could have, the 16th, 17th over could have been where it ended. Based on 30 of 30, I don't understand the kind of mental grit Bumrah and Hardik had to bowl those incredible overs after this guy got smashed for 24 runs.
The Rohitians would argue that Rohit gave them that mental grit and power.
Sure.
I'm not even being delusional like
Rohitians.
that. But I'm just saying that someone who's won so much consistently as captain, doesn't matter the system, it's like a Pep thing. He has won so much. I'm not saying Rohit's fucking Pep or anything, but he's won so much consistently on already good teams as captain. You can't call him overrated. He's the most successful Indian captain in the history.
I have to
Of the sport.
I think your system of thinking about captaincy is flawed. Your thought process of this is flawed because there's no way you should be measuring win percentages, using win percentages as a way to measure captaincy.
What would you say?
You should use ICC tournaments,
Okay, so
which
what-
Rohit Sharma's done incredible in. But my question is, he lost the home World Cup in the final to a pitch that was literally suited to us, and like we fucking lost the toss, and that changed the whole trajectory of our game. Secondly, what Virat Kohli did in 2019 in England as captain was incredible, dude. Like
Tests,
playing that
I am not
way-
arguing
I'm not talking
tests
about
at all.
It's the 2019
The
World
World
Cup.
Cup,
What
sure.
would you say to the people that say that Virat Kohli didn't win anything and his greatest
Yeah.
achievement
He-
was just
Was winning a couple of series abroad instead of any ICC tournaments.
How many tournaments did Virat get? 2.
3 or 4?
No, he got
ICC.
3 exact ICC tournaments. In one of them, he reached the finals. In one of them, he reached the semi-finals. The semi-finals was like literally the most unlucky thing. It was played over 2 days. We got to play on an overcast day. Whatever. New Zealand played unbelievable, no doubt. But tough shit, right? Like we played unbelievable that tournament.
I mean, a semi-final for India and an ICC tournament is bare minimum.
Yeah,
Like,
bare minimum.
I
How
would
can
say
you say
final.
that, bro?
Now.
Dude,
Now,
you're
like,
talking about
there's
now.
there's 4 countries that play cricket.
What happened in
So,
the...
you have
3.5 Pakistan on
Bro,
Sundays.
bro,
Not
you're
even
thinking
Pakistan,
about
like
it
New
now.
Zealand, England, Australia, India.
Okay. Sorry,
Bro, this is a flawed thought process. In 2015 and 2019, we weren't what we are right now. We were great. We were definitely one of the top 4 teams, but like it wasn't. Bro, 2015, where do we get knocked out? Semis. Before that, 2011, we won. But we got destroyed in 2015, bro.
We were supposed to win that World Cup.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
We were not bad.
Dhoni.
We were like at the top of cricket.
Dhoni was
We were
captain.
considered a bad team.
So ODI World Cup, I think.
But I mean, I do count it as winning is a huge factor because that's the only factor in any sport,
But
right?
look at how many series, for example, has Rohit Sharma played? Honestly, forget that, bro. Like, there's no point talking about these tri-series and all. Like, I don't know how many times who's played Bangladesh and Sri Lanka and all
Yeah,
that
sure.
shit.
I'm not even
Two.
saying that.
I
Test,
think
I'll
Test
give you.
cricket, Rohit Sharma has undone a lot of the shit that...
Test, I'll give you. He's been crap.
Sure.
But the other 2 formats is impossible
But
to call him
it's
overrated when he's
impossible.
doing so well.
It's impossible
Consistently
for...
day in,
Dude,
day out. And
you
it's him
could
and the
make-
team.
You could make Mohammad Siraj captain right now and we'd win an ICC
No, no,
tournament.
You
chance.
could, you
No
could,
chance. No,
if you could, bro. Come on, man.
No.
You could, bro. You
What
could
I'm
do
saying
anything.
what I'm saying is the talent pool that we have now with the IPL and with how much cricket we play, no nation cares about cricket as much as us because all the money is here.
100%.
Like if we didn't have 1.7 billion people, I think cricket would be a dying sport.
Sure. Agreed.
And
With the point of IPL and the amount of people we have, but now with the captaincy, I don't think anyone can just come off the fucking roster and be like,
For
yeah,
sure.
I'm captain, I'm leading you to so many finals and so many wins.
Y'all want
For
to wrap
sure.
it up?
Make your last point, Rohan. Go ahead.
My last point is essentially that, again, like these tri-series don't matter. What matters is the teams that were inherited, the context plays a huge role in it. I think Rohit inherited like the best test team we've ever had. He wasn't able to perform. With ODIs and T20s, again, like he inherited an unbelievable team. I'm not going to say that Virat didn't inherit a really great team in the ODIs. He absolutely did. It's not a Virat Rohit debate as captain. The point is,
correct.
the teams that were inherited and the culture that was already built made it incredibly easy for Rohit. I think the main reason I dislike Rohit as a captain is because everyone talks about him as this like really calm, unbelievable leader, which when I actually think about it is the furthest thing from the truth. If you look at all the controversies that
Who
have
is this
ever...
everyone who's saying that? Is it
Who
the
is not
players?
saying this?
Is it no? I'm just asking you seriously. Is it the players, staff, or is it fans and everyone?
No, when you read anything about Rohit Sharma, it talks about how he is the calm that Kohli did. He's everything that Kohli didn't bring, and like that, his calmness is the reason that made the team more cohesive and made us win, which I firmly believe, completely disagree with. If you actually think about it, when Hardik was getting fucked, he didn't do anything about it. Like he didn't come out, show anything. Like it's a small gestures, right? Like even Virat didn't have to go and clap or whatever, but like it did change the dynamics. When Virat, like for example in 2019, a lot of the news and the leaks were coming out was to push Rohit's captaincy, and I think that for me discredits him as a leader.
So you're saying he's too overhyped on social media and all this? Like people are just
No, I'm saying that his...
like glazing him too much, and he's not all that as a captain, is what you're saying.
Sure, and I'm also saying his PR has a lot to do with...
But that is a whole, yeah.
That's a different
another
conversation,
story
but we've
also.
seen
Yeah.
the shit that's come out and like it's clearly from his PR, and I think that plays a big role in disgruntling like dressing rooms. Like this whole Virat-Rohit divide came from there.
So
And
the only people who actually know all these answers are the players he's
For
played
sure.
with, right? Players and staff. So we'll have to look into that, see where it goes. 2 takes given by Rohan Sadrangani today. Let us know if you agree or disagree in the comments.
I've never seen Tanay so flustered on a casual sports show.
So, due to popular demand, we're back with a favorite segment. Our favorite, the crowd's favorite, the 4 people that watch our videos, their favorite.
Easily.
So, it's this or that. Basically, we give you 2 options. You choose one and you give simple reasoning for it. This week, we're going with a topical one in Alcaraz and Sinner. Before we give out our picks, Alcaraz just beat Sinner 3-1 in the US Open final.
Yeah.
This means that now, over the last 8 Grand Slams, which is the last 2 years, they are split at 4-4.
Crazy.
So this obviously is going to be an epic rivalry for years and years now. But starting with our guest, Rohan, who do you choose, Alcaraz or Sinner?
I feel bad for Sinner because the obvious answer is Alcaraz, just because he's...
Aura.
Exactly. Like he's just so much more likable. Unbelievable tennis player, the variation he has in shots, but Sinner is an absolute machine, and I think over years people will start to appreciate him a lot more, similar to what's happening with Djokovic now. But yeah, I have to say Alcaraz. I like the charismatic guys a lot more.
At least a year ago, Alcaraz was the guy. It was not even Sinner being talked about. It was like this young kid, Alcaraz, coming up, and then it became Alcaraz, Sinner. Then the French Open final happened, and I feel there was almost a shift in the system from when everyone went full Alcaraz to, okay, you know what, this Sinner guy, now he's coming on my reels more. Maybe I'll try to be that guy and be...
It was Rohit Sharma's PR.
That loss did Sinner so much good. People start feeling bad for him, right?
I feel like in this US Open, the more people were like Sinner than Alcaraz.
Yes.
And Sinner's whole story is insane. He grew up, he was supposed to be a professional skier. He was like a prodigy at the sport, and a 9-year-old or 10-year-old, he just left. He's like, actually, I don't want to do this. I picked up a tennis racket and became number 1 in the world. To Rohan's point, he's a machine. Like, he doesn't even make those the grunts. He doesn't grunt.
But I
What
like
does he do? What does
It's
he not do?
I think when Alcaraz walked out with that T90 top,
It was over. FIFA streak on a fucking tennis court.
That's exactly what I thought of. Bro. He looked...
And the shaved hair, dude, yeah, bro.
And
Just
I think Alcaraz just is the more likable guy. He's more charismatic. He's more funny on camera. And I've always tend to go like more that style, like a McGregor type, where you like, good in interviews as well. Sinner's more of a boring chap. He's just like a machine.
And we've also heard that Alcaraz
So my choice is
bangs
Alcaraz.
pitches. And that's why during the season he goes a little up and down. But when it matters the most, he comes through, baby.
And the romantic reels with him and Emma Raducanu also are like
and
top.
like, you know what? I kind of want that to happen. A little gay of me to say, but I kind of want that to happen.
I will also say Alcaraz for all the reasons you guys stated, but I have a follow-up question. Who do you guys think will win more Grand Slams when it's all said and done between these two? Because Sinner the machine, but Alcaraz clutch, entertainment, everyone's kind of on his side now again.
Alcaraz will retire with the most Grand Slams.
Ever?
Yeah, he
More
will
than-
beat Djokovic.
More than 24.
Whatever Djokovic's
Yeah.
record is.
Dude,
Yeah.
there isn't a third guy to split it with yet.
I think he'll retire as the GOAT.
Bold claim.
I think you have to wait and see, man. Like, he's so young.
It's
Dude,
too
24 is
early.
absurd.
It is absurd.
Yeah. And
It
What's
is
he had
absurd.
already?
maybe Djokovic adds
It's at
another.
4.
No, more than 4.
He's at 6.
He's at
Two-
6 already. Dude.
He's just never won the Australian Open. He's won 2 of the rest.
And it's also going to be fun to see now who competes the career Grand Slam first, because Sinner has to win the French Open and Alcaraz has to win the Australian.
We have to see the injuries, bro. We can't, like, because it's all only going to come down to who gets, unfortunately, but who gets more injured.
Yeah.
I don't think Sinner's going to get injured that much because clearly he's doped
Doping.
before.
Correct.
He's a big doper. He's a dopist. He's a bigger dope. Biggest. I mean, the kind of excuse that they came up with that he was getting a massage and it kind of seeped through his pores. Like,
Yeah, he was a doper. Hard,
Yeah.
hard.
This is going to be scrubbed by Rohit Sharma's PR team.
what's it, Sinner?
1 minute.
Yeah, so for me, it's Alcaraz, FIFA Street, all the aura, everything's in Alcaraz's side. And if he dates Raducanu, all the more
Yeah,
reason.
He
but
won't,
I-
bro. There's too many ladies.
There are too
in
many
line
ladies,
for him.
right? Yeah.
We have like 30 seconds or whatever. Just a quick one. Do we think Djokovic is going to win another Grand Slam in his life? Because he
Yeah.
has to beat both of them now to win one.
If anyone can do it, it's him. But I don't think so.
Yeah, he's not going
No,
to.
no, no.
Yeah, the man has too much perspective in life now, bro. His like body is getting old. His children are always there. He looks at them like, why am I working so hard? You know, like I've achieved everything, and then he's like, I just want to go and play with you all. Every time he sees them after a game, he starts crying.
Thing happened with Kohli also.
Yeah, he's like, I'll move to London and like I have so much privacy. That is so much better than fucking dealing with like all this
Honestly,
bullshit.
fam.
I'm glad you brought that up because after them three, tennis is pretty bad right now. I don't see anyone else winning another Grand Slam at all.
Are you mad?
What did he do?
Bro, he didn't have the earphones in his ear all this while.
Okay, fine. It's moving up and down.
Oh my god, Nidhish.
It's okay, just move on.
Okay.
All right.
Wrap it.
That's a wrap for today's episode. You guys let us know if you thought Rohan's picks were genius or does he come off as a clown. So let us know in the comments. Vote for it on any poll that we put up.
Drop your own hottest takes.
Yeah.
Whenever, wherever, reply to our stories, drop it in the comments, and maybe you'll be in the episode in the
Yeah,
future.
and great fun with Rohan. Great
Yeah,
first
let's
start
go.
to this
So
new
much.
format,
Pleasure,
huh?
boys. Pleasure.
Yeah.
An honor to be the first one.
Amazing.
On the new format.
Yeah, you never forget your first. Like and subscribe.
Alright, sick.